Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Troyes in the Liga 1. And today we are here for two more games. First up we have Havre, a team who got promoted the season before we did and are currently having a very good time of it. Then we have an international break and then we play Lille. So hopefully nothing too bad happens in that break. There's always that bit of a worry that you're going to pick up injuries or something. But, well, with us still being a relatively weak team, but we have a lot of players from strong countries, I'm hoping that just too many of our players just won't feature. So we should come away from that relatively injury-free. But, first of all, let's focus on this first game. This game against Havre, who, like I said, are having a very, very good time of it. Got promoted the season before us and are currently up in 4th, hanging up there with some of the best teams in the league. And, well, beating out a couple as well. So, you know, fair play to them. They're doing a very good job. And to be fair, we're not doing too badly ourselves, up in 10th in our first season up. But we need to put this team to bed, and we do have a couple of issues. Now, obviously, Simon Follett will miss this game. He picked up that suspension in the last one, where we managed to pick out a 1-0 win, but we played most of the game with 10 men. And I've just hit this, and it's going to take me to my under-19s. There we go. Who knew that was going to happen? But, my bad there. Shouldn't have done that. But, well, to replace him, we have brought in Ponte, who did play the last game, but we do have another suspension as well. Elan Bordas is out for today's game. Again, another suspension due to yellow cards, and he's been one of our better players this season, so it's a bit of a shame, really. I'd really like to have him available, but Ole Schilling will be making his first appearance in the Liga 1, so he has got a lot to prove right now. Hopefully, he can prove himself to be quite good, but well, let's get into it. Apparently, we're not even on the team selection yet, but I don't know what you'd call this. But, okay, let's just submit the team. I'm still looking for things out of Noé Stefan, who's really not impressed so far. The only other thing I think really to note, actually, is Zimmerman is still playing at left-back. Nasruddin's still out injured. And to be fair, he had a really good game last time, so worth keeping him out there, to be honest. You don't change what's working, and that definitely was working. Kind of weird, because Nasruddin originally won his place when Zimmerman was out, I believe, suspended. And he just did a really good job. And now kind of the reverse might be happening. I'm not sure. But they've got a 4-4-2. A very, very straightforward formation. Hopefully we can break this down and we can have a good time of it. Because, well, we should be at least trying to put up a fight against a team that only got promoted the season before us. Regardless of how well they're doing. But we'll say that we want to owe them. And, well, a lot of good reactions on that one. Glad I took that one myself as 6 players look motivated. And, well, let's get into this game. Yeah, I've got faith Noé Stefan's going to come out of it. The chairman's got the club's best interests at heart. Come on, let's get into this game and let's have a good performance. Well, an early goal kick here for us. My Sonny was on it, or actually it looked more like it definitely was a free kick, not a goal kick. It was outside the box for a start. But Marietti gets dispossessed in the centre of the park and they're going to look to put forward. But Schilling does a wonderful clearance and, well, which way the highlight's going to go is anybody's guess as Parmentier picks up a loose ball that was nodded on by Marietti. Grandsaw's on it and, well, it looks like we might be trying to create something as Zimmerman out on the left-hand side, well, whips in across. It falls to Parmentier. His shot just goes over the bar. It was a wonderful ball in by Zimmerman, but Stefan just couldn't quite get there. Parmentier made an attempt of it, but it wasn't quite on target. However, highlights in our favour, always a good thing. We've got a free kick. Ponte, forward, Parmentier, and it looks like we might be trying to attack again, as Zimmerman's on it. And, well, I really like how far up our fullbacks push, but then they still do a good defensive effort. It's really nice to see, as we're working it quite nicely. Antonio flicks forward to Assay. Marietti here, being forced to pounce on a loose ball, go backwards a little bit. And, well, they absolutely wipe out Assay there. VAR is being used, and, well, let's see what the verdict is. Well, the referee has made his decision. He's coming back from the stands. He's doing his symbol, and it's a free kick. Really? Have we just had VAR for a free kick? That's incredibly underwhelming. Maybe it was to judge if it was a red card or not. As Schilling bends the free kick, it hits the bar. Ponte on the ball in the box. It falls to Assay, but he can't get anything on it. Goes back to Assay. Oh, he was offside. The second ball back to Ponte was not, well, yeah, it wasn't viable. And, well, there you can see the ball did not cross the line at any point, which is unfortunate, but, well, again, we've had another good chance. Schilling's free kick there, very, very good. It's just a shame we couldn't get more from it, or that they couldn't pick up a red card. They've got a throw in here. They tried to find Sorrow, but we win the ball very well. Horn there doing an excellent job. And again, it's us coming forward. Stefan's in space. We play it to him. He strikes. Oh, he's saved. Stefan. Oh, he just cannot find the back of the net to save his life right now. It's frustrating because he's actually playing well as the corner goes straight to their keeper. It's relatively poor. He's getting chances and he's getting into good positions, but he just cannot find the back of the net. And it's so frustrating. So it's been a game with a lot of highlights, but ultimately, going into half-time, it might as well just be starting the game again with just 45 minutes to play. No bookings, no suspensions, and, well, no goals, most importantly. Both teams on here, it says, have been pretty evenly matched, but the highlights would kind of disagree with that. It's been all us, which maybe implies that our shots and our shots on target are a little bit better chances. They're a bit better created, but, well, it only means so much when they're not resulting in goals, to be honest, doesn't it? So let's go out here and let's say, I really don't know. Hand over. Oh, God, he didn't get a reaction at all. I'm very happy with your solid defensive work. Cedric Horn didn't like it. A couple of other players did. I'm going to go with the attack. I'm going to go with the midfield. I'm going to go with, you've been unlucky so far, good effort. A couple of players looked happy. What do I say to the attack? I'm going to be assertive, I think, and I'm going to say, you weren't bad, but I believe you can improve. And there we go. We got no ace to fan motivated. Rescued that relatively well. Let's start the second half. Get out there and see what we can do. So far, playing a good game against a team that's having a good season. But, well, we need to put the ball in the net to try and get 3 points from this. So, we're just past the hour mark then, 65 minutes in. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Vita Gabriel up front. And, well, I'm thinking maybe of going for an advance forward. Just try and really push at these. And just really try and snatch a goal. The second half so far, we've seen nothing of it. But I do think if we could just get one goal, that would be enough to lock this game down. Well, we've got a free kick here. Schilling's going to take. It goes just over. Can't quite find the back of the net with that one. And, well, there's not long left to play. I think maybe with 10 minutes left to go, we are going to make another change. I'm going to bring on Mbuemo on the right flank for Grandsire. And I'm going to bring him on as an inside forward. And then I'm tempted to make the opposite change on the other side. But Asay's having a relatively good game. I'm going to go for Asede instead of Schilling and make him a deep-lying playmaker. And just really go at these and really see what we can take from them. But, well, there's about 8 minutes left to play, and so far it's still relatively quiet despite those changes. As a 0-0 here, honestly, wouldn't be bad, but there is a highlight. Horn tries to find Marietti and does so, and we've got the ball on the edge of their box. We flick it across. Can Zimmerman find a cross? No, it's deflected. Antonio, though, the first man to the ball. Can we rebuild and create another chance here? Because, well, fortunately, we got there, and it didn't result in one for them. So, Marietti forward to Zimmerman. Can the cross be good? It can't find Vita Gabriel. Marietti on it again. And we're once again trying to attack. There's space on the left, but Marietti runs with it himself. The shot, though, is just wide. Zimmerman was in acres on the left, and if we could have got a ball to him, the cross might have been good, as we have a free kick. But, well, it results in a shot from Antonio, which is just blocked with ease. And that is going to be a 0-0. Now, it's a 0-0 against... It's a really difficult one to judge, because I don't think these are that incredible of a team, but they are in an excellent run of form. And taking a point off of a team in good form isn't bad at all. And, well, I mean, you saw the same highlights I did. They didn't have any. It was literally all out us, like, all game. It's a really weird game to try and judge. I'm just going to say I'm happy with that performance. And, well, they all seem to agree. Like, they've been in the league a year longer than us. They're fourth in the table, and we've just nicked a point off of them. Or more accurately, they've nicked a point off of us, really. Because I think we were pretty much the better team. We just couldn't find the back of the net. And this no ace to fan issue, well, it is becoming that. It's becoming an issue, which is a bit worrying. But hopefully he can find some form soon. But I think I'm going to have to drop him for a couple of games. He is just not playing well enough. And Vita Gabriel off the bench is doing very little either, unfortunately. So, well, let's get towards this next game. This game against Lille through this international break. And hopefully, when we get to there, we can, well, just score a goal. So, here we are then for this game against Lille, and, well, there has been a couple of changes to the side after this international break, the main one being that Chevalier is now starting up top. Stefan's doing nothing, Gabriel's doing nothing, I'm starting Chevalier, because why not? Bordas is also back in the side, as is Follett. Ponte picked up a bit of an injury over the break, but he seems to be fine now. Also, Nasruddin is back, but I'm keeping Zimmerman out there. He's just been really good these past 2 games. It seems entirely worth it to me. And then, other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, Horn's still playing. He's still impressing me, so I'm keeping him out there for now. Obviously, not a bad point to pick up in that first game, but I would like a little bit more. I'd like us to try and push for 3 if we can as well. The only real player of there... Oh, a couple of players there, actually, to note. Gruish and Mina from Liverpool and Everton, respectively. Just a couple of players who I actually recognise, which is always nice. I'm going to say I expect to win. A few players looked confused. The assistant did nothing to salvage it. I'm just going to say that Zimmerman's a natural choice under the circumstances because he's playing very, very well. Well, they've got a throw-in. Masson's going to take it, but we win the ball. Asay, though, tries to go back to, I believe that's Bordas. with an absolutely shocking header. No, it's Marietti who's very, very deep. And, well, we blocked their first cross, but they're making another. Follett heads clear, but again, they're on the ball. And, well, they're keeping possession quite well as they've got it on this left flank. We're pressing quite nicely, though. We're not making it easy for them, and we're blocking every single attempted forward pass. But the highlight continues, and it's not in our favour. As they put into the box, there was not even an attempt at the save. Oh, wait. They're looking at VAR. Well, there still should have been an attempt at a save. It's 1-0. I don't know why we were checking VAR, but... Well, yeah, it was obviously onside. That was never in argument. But the keeper's just stationary. Now, to be fair, there's two blokes stood in front of him who he just absolutely can't see past. But still something, surely. Well, anyway, we're 1-0 down and we need to try and fight back into this game. They've got a free kick here, well, deep in our half. They flick it across and it's gone in again. It's 2-0. And... it's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, wait, the video assistant referee has been called upon a decision. Apparently, it didn't go over the line. It didn't go over the line, and it is not... Oh, no, wait, it was offside. What? Why did it show us that? I have no idea. It's 1-0. Apparently, it was offside. I don't know what just happened. Now it's 2-0 anyway. Yerry Mina bangs in a goal, and we're being absolutely peppered here. We're being absolutely battered, and this is not good so far. Horn there with a good header off the line, but Mysonial just flops around all over the place. And, well, it's safe to say he's not having a good game as they have another free kick, more pressure on us now as Payet's on it, knocks it across. We blocked the first cross well, which we have done consistently throughout the game, but that one to the back post finds their player, Mysonial there, finally makes a save and we get it clear. Can we please have something in our favour? They've got a free kick again here, they flick it in and it goes just over the bar. We look awful, we look absolutely shocking at the minute. We've just not seen anything from us. And as half-time's going to come around, it's going to be a 2-0 lead to Lille, which just shouldn't be the case if we're going to be honest. So let's get aggressive on them. Let's just say that was terrible. Your performance has been extremely poor. A lot of them look fired up. Well, let's go out there and have a better second half. Let's turn this around. So, an hour in, I'm going to bring on Stefan for Chevalier, who's also not having a very good game. And, well, I think that's going to be it for now, but just nothing is going on at all. Well, there's a highlight here. Gransar on the ball, finds Stefan, plays forward to Asay. Can we get across into the box? We have men there. Gransar with his head, it's saved. He pounces on it. It's hit the post, I believe. And they managed to get clear a chance there to pull a goal back. But, well, we didn't really take it. As we go all the way back to the keeper, the highlight faded out and came immediately back in there on the same piece of play. Very, very odd indeed. As well, we play a long ball up. Antonio, it's just not a very good ball, is it? They just get the ball easily, but, well, Asay snatches it from the keeper, who has an absolute mare. Derek Asay finally gets a goal for us. He's been playing well, but, well, he's not got on the score sheet until now, and, well, we've scored. I don't think it's a particularly great goal. Their keeper just completely, I don't know, he's just in no man. I don't know what he's doing. He's just had a little walk around. He's gone for a walk in the park, and, well, that goal was a walk in the park. But, well, another highlight here. Parmentier on the ball. If we can get a second, we can tie this up. 2 goals in quick succession would be a fantastic boost of momentum to try and find a winner in this game. But, well, we need to get the second goal first before we start thinking about winners, I think. But Bordas and Parmentier, knocking it around between them well. We need to try and find a way to go forward here, though. We can't just hold it. We're the ones under pressure to get a goal. They're quite happy with us just knocking it around our own half, if we're going to be honest. As we play it forward, Stefan is sprinting on it. He's found a shot, but it's saved. Stefan cannot score. Stefan just cannot hit the back of the net to save his life. And, well, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to go for Mbuemo on for Gransar, I think, because, well, I think Mbuemo's going to start playing up front soon because he is capable of doing so, and absolutely nobody else is putting the ball in the back of the net. Well, we've got a free kick. Marietti strikes. He tries to curve it in, but it goes just over the bar. There are 5 minutes left to play now, and I think that might have been our last chance as well. They have a free kick here. Maybe if we can win this, we can counter-attack. We head clear, but they're on the ball. Mina on it in the box. Can we tackle? Well, we can, but it's a foul. That did look harsh. He's reviewing his footage. If this is a foul, this is a penalty, because that was absolutely inside the box. I don't think this is for a red card. This is definitely reviewing whether or not this is a penalty call. And, well, what is he going to give? Because I don't see why to me, it looked like a fair challenge, but it's always hard to tell from the match engine, isn't it? He has said it's happened outside the box and it's a free kick, but it was, in fact, a foul. Okay, fair enough. So they're going to have a free kick. Maybe. That's a harsh booking. It wasn't a particularly egregious foul. I think he's just annoyed that he had to go and look at a screen, to be honest. But, well, they're going to take this free kick. It goes wide. And 4 minutes of added time to play. And I'm not overly optimistic we're going to create anything. So we have a very late corner. Bordas is going to flick into the box. Mina heads clear, though. Parmentier on it to Mbuemo. And, well, we go backwards, of course we do. And it's a 2-1 defeat. We had a shocking first half, followed by a much better second half, if we're going to be honest. But well, even that goal wasn't a good goal, was it? Let's be honest. Let's just say I'm far from pleased, because I really don't think that was very good. And although we have had a relatively decent season so far, I think we can be particularly proud of how we've done. Our striker issues are, well, they're issues. And, well, Asay's got a suspension. Parmentier's got a suspension. We're struggling a bit, if I'm going to be honest. We've not got anyone consistently putting the ball in the net. Gransol bagged a few early on, but since then he's dropped off hard. We really need to find a striker from somewhere, if we're going to be honest. Whether we have to go digging around our under-19s, I don't know. I mean, we've got this guy, Gabriel Royer. If he's registered to play, maybe he's worth chatting. He looks very good. You know what? Move to senior squad. Gabriel Royer's playing the next match, because why not? No one else is doing anything. I've got no idea who he is. He's going to play the next game. Well, let's see how he does. And that video will be up at 5:30 PM tomorrow. Or you can subscribe to get it into your feed, whichever you prefer. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. Tweets and notifications about my videos go out in there. And yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave any feedback in the comments below. It would be very much appreciated. And I will see you all then. Have a wonderful night and goodbye.